Daniel Ornelas, a pro wrestler for 15 years. He started when he was 16 years old. Wrestled Sin Bodhi a couple of years ago, and like so many others here in Power Slap, Bodhi introduced them to the sport. Has a couple of titles in Southern California and currently working as a coach in an academy.
Yeah, you forgot the best bit. He is the Crimson Crown heavyweight champion. And this guy, look at him, he's an absolute monster. He wants to use Power Slap as kind of a stepping stone to bigger things. Obviously, being a wrestler, he's got his eyes on the WWE one day. That's his dream, but right now, he's here at Power Slap. He's not phased. Look at that, putting on a show. He's a professional wrestler. That's what they do.
Another professional wrestler in Donovan Cecil, a three-time Kentucky Strongest Man winner, currently residing in Brookville, Indiana, population 2,600, small-town guy, big-time power at the September Combine, put up top 5 scores among all super heavyweights to ever compete in the promotion.
Yeah, all of his credentials are very, very impressive. I mean, when you look at them here, obviously he's got a bit of pro wrestling, but the strongman competitions that he competes in, and oftentimes wins, is what really jumps off the page. Clearly a big, strong individual, but with that overall power comes a strong neck, shoulders, a posterior chain, everything that you need to generate a lot of power in a short amount of time. That is what Donovan Cecil has. Can Daniel Ornelas take the best shot that he's got to offer? We're going to find out.
Let's take a look at the tail of the tape for Ornelas and Cecil. 1 year older is Ornelas, a 1-inch height advantage. Look at the neck though, thick, 24 inches. He's gonna be hard to take down. Here's Justin.
Ladies and gentlemen, this match is 3 rounds in the Power Slap Super Heavyweight Division. Introducing to you first in the blue corner. He stands 6 feet 2 inches tall, weighing in at 338.5 pounds. Out of Los Angeles, California, Daniel Ornellas. And now introducing his opponent in the red corner. He stands 6 feet 1 inch tall, weighing in at 323 pounds. Out of Brookville, Indiana, Donovan the Mammoth Cecil. When the action begins, your referee in charge, Kerry Hadley. Winner of the coin toss, striking first, Donovan Cecil.
All right, gentlemen, here we go, man.
The Mammoth versus Hoss.
And don't lift.
Both guys wearing Chuck Taylors.
Red hand and
Don't know
count.
that we've seen that before.
Okay, right hand on
like
3,
it.
right hand on 3. There's your measure. 1.
Ornelas, look at that face. 3. Strongman competitions, you have to generate a lot of force, a lot of power very, very quickly. That perfectly translates to Power Slap. Ornelas, he's back, he's with it, and he's mad.
Hey, how about the best eat of the night presented by Wiener Schnitzel?
I mean, a gigantic head, a massive neck, and a ridiculously big target is just what Donovan Cecil needed. Sits him down.
Look at the catcher, though. He did a nice job kind of cradling that 24-inch neck on the way down.
I mean, he could have caught him. His name is a catcher. He's like, I'll assist you on the way down, but I ain't catching you.
Fighter set.
They don't pay me enough for this.
Okay, right hand on 2. He's set, don't move. You must measure. There's your measure.
Well, we know the Mammoth can dish it out.
There's your
Time to see
measure.
if he can take it. Haas Hog stepping up to the plate.
Well, the answer to your question, Daniel, is he cannot dish it out. Not particularly well. Not on that occasion. Needs to put less effort into dyeing his beard and more effort into smack in the back. You telling me he didn't dye that beard? Come on, bro.
That does appear to be unnatural.
All right, Blue, here we go.
Well, this could be a crash landing here if the first round was any indication.
Just a little bit. There you go, right there. Hand and count. Okay, right hand on 3. Right hand on 3.
Cecil just chilling. Took a, kind of a weak shot. Now he gets to go again. Oh, that was great.
I call it fair blow.
Yeah, fair play to Daniel Ornelas. He took it really well, but that was a good, solid shot.
Oh, he's pretty deep there.
It was a little deep.
Maybe a tad high.
Pretty deep.
The butcher calling out, saying it was a foul.
Yeah.
Well, he's doing his job as a coach, right?
Of course.
You got to get him thinking.
They're going with it. So we're going with it.
Going with it?
Yeah.
Oh boy. Okay.
All right, looking like it's a
we're
clean
good,
shot.
we're good. I got him.
As ruled by the judges.
Okay. Hey, I need some more power on this shot. Okay. You want to keep your feet down? You're in a good, strong position.
All right, here we go,
okay?
Blue.
You need to drive that chin all the way through. Drive through. Okay. A little bit more power. Okay. Here we go. Let's go.
Brandon the butcher coaching him along, saying, "Listen, we need more power." The first slap, it was disappointing.
Right hand on 3. Right on 3.
Let's
There's
see
your
what he's got
measure.
here. He's going to go on 3. A little torque. 2. Little rotation. Better.
It was better. He does come a little more over the top than a lot of guys do, right? As opposed to coming from down low, which is different, right?
He's just not rotating enough.
Okay,
That is where the power comes from.
Now I'm going to give it that he probably leaned a little bit too, so, yeah.
So obviously the first round, because he gets the knockdown, goes to Cecil. Would you give this second round to Cecil as well?
I think I would. Just by the sound of the impact, seemed more impactful on the side of Donovan Cecil's. And if anyone's going to get a stoppage at this rate, it's going to happen right now with Donovan Cecil. First round dropped him. Second round stunned him. Third round, will he finish it?
1, 2.
He will not.
All right, so Ornelas basically needs a knockout here with his third and final strike of the match.
Earplug?
Yeah, I mean, listen, second round was definitely closer than the first. That slap there from Donovan Cecil, by far his weakest of all the rounds. So you never know. And the last match was, there was a crazy judge.
That is true. We were thrown a little bit for a loop with
we at least got to put
scorecard.
Okay, good,
You
clean
never know.
power. No, we're good. We still got to stay.
Ornelas
Okay?
is-
This is the last round. Okay, you need to land right on this and drive all the way through. Okay, with everything that you have right here. Yep, hang on, I still got you. Well, we got a second. Okay, when you're right in there, okay, and drive all the way through. Rip that bottom jaw right off his face. Right here, last one. Go get it.
You think Brandon Bordeaux is passionate about this sport?
Loving this.
Strike, man. Last track. Right on 2. Right hand on 2. Right
Keep
on
it on the
2.
rotation
There's your
of
measure.
Ornelas. No point. That's a little better. That's better. Oh,
I think that's a club.
he blew it.
Foul, clubbing.
That definitely was high.
Okay, here we go, Blue.
It just wasn't very powerful either.
1 point Blue, clubbing.
Loses a
1 point
point.
Blue, clubbing. 1 point Blue,
Well, that's
clubbing.
game, set, match.
Blows the match.
Hit him way back. Yeah.
Successful debut, I would assume, for Donovan Cecil. Is she with Ornelas?
I'm not sure.
I think she was. I think she might be disappointed in a minute.
That was
Well, let's make sure we keep a camera on her. There's the look. Oh, that's
good
high.
job, man.
It is interesting, Bisping. We've talked about this a number of times, but it
Hey, here we
super
go.
heavyweight, when these guys
He's
are
a good
coming in at
coach.
over 300 pounds,
He's rooting for you, man.
a number of them don't generate the power that you would expect with that size.
That is correct. But also you got to wonder if on the other side, because they are such mammoth men, pun intended, because Donovan Cecil is the mammoth, they take it better and you don't get as big of a reaction. But you're right though.
Yeah.
Pound for pound, I don't think they generate the same power as, say, the lightweights.
And you bring up a valid point. I mean, how many men walking the planet have a 24-inch neck like Ornellas?
I mean, look at the Dumpling versus the Crazy Hawaiian.
Yeah.
Two ridiculously powerful guys that went to a decision on a couple of occasions.
And now you have the Crazy Hawaiian coming up in our main event tonight, who's dropped 200 pounds from his heaviest, dropped 150 in the last year, and that's the million-dollar question. Does he still have the power?
Nope.
Can he still take the shot?
Some things, as well as the weight, have to have gone down.
Here's Justin to make it official.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for decision. All 3 judges score the contest 30-25 for the winner by unanimous decision, Donovan the Mammoth Cecil.